One might well ask, how does US economic domination affect the Australian people, us? After all, the government keeps telling us that foreign investment is a great boon and we need it. Well, because of their financial size and domination, decisions about Australian investment and development are made not by the Australian government, but in the boardrooms of those corporations and most probably overseas. The decisions are made to maximise the profit for their shareholders. That's their prime responsibility, not in order to meet the needs or priorities of the Australian people. But that's just the normal, of course, behaviour of capitalism, private capital. The boardroom and the CEOs, their job is to maximise the dividend to their shareholders. That's normal behaviour. That's the problem with the system. A classic case is the car manufacturing industry. Successive Australian governments have allowed and even encouraged foreign investment and hence ownership until the control of the entire car industry was 100% owned by foreign companies, right? 100% the Australian car industry. The government lost any control over it and the entire industry was taken out of Australia by its foreign owners who decided they could make higher profits elsewhere. We not only lost a major engineering industry, but the jobs and skills that went with it. We also lose out because of tax manipulation and so-called creative accounting.
That's 7 minutes. We have 3 to go.
Oh, God. Recent work by the investigative journalist Michael West and the Tax Justice Network have exposed the myriads of ways in which certain corporations get around the tax laws. ExxonMobil, for example, paid zero tax on more than $18 billion in income in 2014-15, although the price of domestic gas went through the roof. Figures analysed and released in December 2017 showed Glencore, which operates in commodity industries such as coal, copper, oil and zinc, managed to get rid of all its profit and tax on $22 billion in income. Shell Australia paid zero tax on $4.2 billion in revenue. Chevron, nothing on $2.1 billion. Viva Energy, which bought the petrol stations from Shell, zero tax on $16.8 billion. And ExxonMobil, not a cent on $6.7 billion. In short, one Australian worker, a cleaner, a nurse, a teacher, a waterside worker, one Australian worker paid more tax in that year than 5 giant US corporations whose combined income in that year was $51.8 billion.